Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Four of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil upright. Your biggest challenge here, Sagittarius, has a lot to do with the Four of Cups, rejection, feeling unloved, not feeling wanted, feeling like whenever you offer love to someone, they're not interested. We're going to clarify this Four of Cups and see why it's here for you in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Sun in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So there was a new beginning here in the recent past, and I feel like this person who came into your life, this new love that came into your life, it led to a lot of fulfillment here. And by the way, this person who came into your life in the recent past, the reason why they came into your life was to help you get out of this place of depression. I feel like you were in a space of not feeling happy, or you may have felt depressed, or you may have felt like you weren't really feeling this warmth here in the past. And this person came in and reassured you that love does still exist. There is still an opportunity here for that. Okay. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Tower. So I do feel, even though something here is on shaky ground and there is a lot of uncertainty in regards to a relationship, a connection, or a place where you're living now, I do feel like there's a new beginning that's coming in for you. And I feel like this new beginning is happening because you're not giving up. You are still giving a situation in your life a chance here, okay? And this is very much connected to a new beginning, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Moon. So in the near future, there's going to be unexpected communication, text message, phone call, email, maybe here about something here about money, or something here about a long-term commitment. There's a huge opportunity for you in the near future. This is connected to your, I think this is about your career or your community. There's something here about connecting with certain people, and it's going to lead to abundance. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil upright and the World in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. So there's something here about getting clear on a relationship, clear on something here connected to your love situation. Something toxic hasn't come to an end yet because you're still learning the lesson, or you're still learning something here that's really important that you need to know. And it has a lot to do with getting clear on maybe whether or not you want to get back together with a particular person, or whether or not you're going to solidify a commitment. Now, one of the common themes that I'm seeing for everyone, which keeps popping out and it's like really annoying, but I need to talk about it, is relationships. Some of us are involved in relationships that are casual, and it's coming to the point of, a lot of us are annoyed now, okay? Why are we annoyed? We're annoyed because we want to know where it's going. Time is passing, time is ticking. You could be involved with someone here who's treating you as an option, or somebody here who's keeping things casual. And you may be saying, well, if I'm going to just be in a connection where, you know, we're just going to kind of keep things casual, I'm just going to assume that I'm single. I'm just going to act like I'm single. And this is the problem when we don't commit ourselves to relationships. We end up assuming that we're single anyways. And I think that's has a lot to do with your challenge, okay? Your challenge has a lot to do with, well, I'm giving love, but I don't feel like I'm getting it back. Let's get into your reading. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. How does this, what is your challenge? What is it that you need to know? Why is there a lack of interest here, or why do you feel like this person's not taking you up on your offer? Because that's what it looks like here. There's trust issues, okay? This Seven of Swords keeps coming up for everybody. This has a lot to do with a Leo. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have a Leo very strong in your chart. You want something long-term here, okay? So whatever it is that you're pursuing in October, if it's not long-term, if it's not something where you're going to grow with this person, if it's not something that's going to push you to the next level, a lot of you are going to have a hard time holding on to something here that's not consistent emotionally. Because the sun is going to be illuminating Libra, okay? The solar eclipse is going to be illuminating Libra, which is all about relationships. So whatever relationships are not supporting your emotional growth, whatever relationships are not emotionally available to you, this is what leads to some sort of uncertainty here. This is what leads to some sort of uncertainty here. Okay. So your biggest challenge here is to recognize that whatever it is that you're moving towards, this new beginning, this new direction, this new milestone in your life, have the confidence to realize and recognize if it is something that is long-term and it is something that is emotionally available to you. Because a lot of you are tired of wasting your time making offers to certain people and they don't see your vision, or they don't seem to be people that are going to move towards a long-term commitment with you. Okay. So this is about a long-term commitment. It's about committing yourself to something here that's going to eventually grow into something bigger. Okay. But you need to have the right people that are available to that with you. And that's your biggest challenge, to identify those people that are worth your time, that are worth your emotional energy. Okay. That's what I'm seeing as your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the sun in reverse. You were depressed here in the past, or you were sad about something. I feel like this wasn't obvious in the past. I feel like you kept this to yourself. I'm getting a vision of the Hermit here in the recent past. Okay. So yes, for many of you, I do feel like there was this on and off energy with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You may have offered this love, like you may have offered love to this person, or they may have tried to offer love to you, but somebody here wasn't stable. It's like they weren't emotionally ready for a connection or a commitment here in the past. And I think emotionally, intuitively, you knew this because there was conflicts here about getting married or committing yourself, and this person just wasn't ready for that. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups in the recent past. Somebody here could have kept their options open too in the past, is what I'm getting. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Justice, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Yep, somebody here kept their options open. It led to a third party. I do feel like there was a confession here, or there was an apology here, but it may have not been enough. And as a result of that, Sagittarius, you or your person decided to move towards new love because your focus in the past was on success. Your focus in the past was on career, money, wanting to get money, wanting to have some sort of new beginning. And what pushed you to this point of wanting a change or wanting to have a new beginning was the pain that you were feeling here in the past. You have the Tower, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, a relationship in the past didn't work out. It led to the breakdown of a marriage or a commitment, maybe a family situation, and you moved towards something new here, a newer opportunity in the past. All right, now in the present moment, new beginnings happening. You're trying again. You're trying to have a new beginning again. But why is the Tower here in the present moment? So the Tower in the present moment is clarified by the Ten of Swords. You have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Four of Pentacles. So in the present moment, the reason why something here is coming to an end is because it's not stable. And this is what your challenge is about. Some of you are getting involved with certain people or in certain relationships that don't see your vision. The question you need to ask yourself is, what does this new beginning mean to you? Okay. So if you are starting something new, if you're in a new relationship, dealing with a new person, what is the vision for the future? If you don't have a vision for the future, or you're not creating stability in the present moment, it will end up coming to an end. Okay. And this is why the Five of Pentacles here is with the Ten of Swords, because some of you are still holding on to something here that doesn't function or it doesn't work. And you're like, oh, I'm going to keep giving opportunities to the situation, but you're not making room for something new here. So I think in the present moment, this is about identifying what situation in your life needs to be rebuilt on a solid foundation in order to avoid a painful ending. Okay, this is about reevaluating something possibly here in the present moment. Some of you are choosing to be single or be on your own because somebody here isn't honest. It's like they are entertaining a third party. Some of you are still in a relationship with someone here who doesn't treat you well, or you're still trying to make something work when you know it's done. Okay, that's for some of you. It's not for all of you, but that's the message I'm getting here. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in the present moment for Sagittarius. Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Yes. So the reason why somebody here is closed off to love or closed off to a new beginning is because they don't know 100% if this is something that they should open up to. Now, one of the things I want to tell you is when you want something consistent or you want something that's stable, you need to present yourself in that manner. So if you're somebody who has a hard time presenting yourself in a certain way that is structured, this is something that you're being called to work on. This is about gaining the trust of others and you gaining the trust, you know, from others and vice versa. So in order to have a true new beginning, you need to present yourself in that manner. Some of you are still holding on to certain relationships that are not stable or need reevaluating. So in order to truly celebrate a new beginning and have this opportunity come in, you need to ask yourself why somebody's closed off to you. Is there something that you can do differently? Can you present yourself in a different way? Can you plan differently? What can you do to enhance the trust from this person and vice versa? Because this is what's being questioned right now in the present moment. So there's a reason why somebody here, it's like they do want to have a new beginning, but as soon as they talk about the new beginning, they disconnect. Okay, it's because they're coming to some sort of realization about this connection. The Tower is showing up because something is not stable or something is not being presented in an organized fashion or an organized way. And some of you need to show why you believe that this relationship or this project or this thing that you're working on, you need to show the value. Where is the value here? Step by step by step by step. And this may take time, okay? This is an important message for you. Yeah, something here is not clear when it comes to a relationship. So over time, you know, in order for you to have a truly successful new beginning, you need to get clear on what this new beginning means. That means laying it out on the table from A to Z, not just talking about it, but showing it. You know, this is how we're going to do things on paper. This is how we're, you know, there's some form of organization required here because that's how you get to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is not something you get to overnight. I'm getting something here, Sagittarius, about gravy. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting something here about gravy. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the World, the Emperor, and the Five of Wands. In order to bring forth an ending to a conflict, you need to come or move towards this new beginning from the Emperor's perspective. I've been talking about that all throughout your reading. The Emperor is someone who's very organized. They're very wise. They do everything. Everything is on a paper trail. Everything is organized. You know, this is how I want things to go from A to Z. It's not just, oh, this is my vision. I'm going to keep trying. This in the present moment, Sagittarius, is not about quantity, it's about quality. And this is what you're working towards. So if there is a conflict in the present moment, the conflict is showing up because what needs to come to an end is the opposing energy between you and this person, okay? Which means needing to approach the situation from the Emperor's perspective. I recommend studying who the Emperor is and how the Emperor operates. When you completely understand, understand, and understand how an emperor works, and you start to exemplify that, it's going to lead to more stability in your life, and it's going to start opening up the opportunities that you're looking to have. But you first need to step into the emperor energy instead of trying to give more quantity than quality. There's something here about you doing a lot when you don't need to do a lot. You just need to be very calculating, organized, and you need to think about quality over quantity. And that's what's going to lead to the success that you're looking for, okay? That's the message for you in the present moment. In the near future, that important conversation finally happens. I feel like it's very much unexpected, this important conversation. Tell me more about the moon. What is hidden from Sagittarius here in the near future? What is it that they need to know? So the moon is clarified by the Temperance, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So in the near future, I do strongly feel that the Eight of Cups is here. There's going to be a full moon at the end of October and September. This full moon is happening in, I think it's Taurus and Aries, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, there's something here about someone choosing to walk away very quickly. And this could be you or your person. So here's the important message. Here's the warning. Don't be quick to disengage from something here, okay, without knowing the full facts. Some of you may say this is a waste of time. I'm going to move on from it. Don't do that, because this situation in the near future could be a part of your destiny, and it may not manifest until mid-November. Okay, so you may be quick to move on from something, and you may get some sort of message or communication that tells you, hey, there's a delay, we need to wait. And you may say, I'm not even going to worry. I'm not even going to deal with this anymore. But you're not in control here in the near future, because whatever is meant for you is going to happen and come into your life according to the right timing. And we know the right timing is when the seasons change. So when the sun is finally in, Scorpio, your rebirth is around the corner, and right when you're just about to give up on the situation is when the opportunity finally happens for you. Okay, so be careful if you're rushing to disconnect from something without knowing the full facts, because it may just be around the corner and you may miss an opportunity if you're not patient. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. In order for you to truly move towards this new beginning, you need to get clear on what you want. If you're somebody who's all over the place and you're not consistent and you're not grounded, this is what leads to a missed opportunity, because what I see for you in the near future is lots of money, a long-term commitment, and a new beginning. If you communicate what you want and if you are patient to wait for it. Because some of you, what you don't see coming, World in reverse and the Devil. Some of you are entertaining relationships that you know you shouldn't be entertaining them, but you're entertaining them because they're easy or they're very tempting. But again, I talked about the Emperor, right? The Emperor is somebody who they have structure. They have rules, they have regulations, okay? So for many of you, this is about, again, communicating what you want. The Eight of Wands keeps showing up. Communicating what you want and how you see this new direction, or how you see this new beginning happening, this new direction that you're moving into. But take your time. Don't be in a rush, because you may rush and do something without thinking about it, and it may lead to mistakes. So just keep in mind that the Emperor is a strong emphasis that you should be embodying in the month of October in order to achieve and realize these goals that you want. And if you are entertaining relationships that are casual, relationships that you don't truly want because you think, oh, they're going to change over time, really think about that. Because this could be also something that's holding you back as well. And only you're going to know, and only you're going to be able to be honest with yourself about that. Okay. So let's get some advice. What's the advice? So the advice is the Hangman, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Your biggest piece of advice here is to really get clear on what you truly want as an individual. Because for many of you right now, I do feel that there's an important person or conversation that you may need to have. This has a lot to do with the fact that somebody here is making you wait, or a situation here is not moving forward the way that you want to. This is about finding the resources within yourself and not only relying on other people, but being able to rely on yourself fully. The more you get clear on what you want, and the more you get clear on the vision that you see yourself moving towards. And that may mean not taking action. Some of you think that by taking action, you're going to be more abundant. And that's actually far from the case. You actually getting clear in your head on what you want and then taking the action is what you should be doing. Not taking action before actually getting clear in your head on what you want. So it's almost like you're doing something backwards. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Okay. And it's love. It's not hate. It's love. This is about you, Sagittarius, recognizing the resources you have within yourself, because you're very abundant and you may be missing that. So get clear on what you want here first. Have it all laid out, have it clear for yourself so that when you present yourself to others, these people are more attracted to this vision that you have. This is about looking at something from a different perspective when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your abundance. The more you are emperor-like, the more you are clear in your thoughts and your ideas and you're able to present them successfully, the more you're going to see how you need to approach a situation, which is going to lead to a different result and a different outcome that you're looking for. Okay. So Sagittarius, is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.